I started my stream.
Yeah, I'm watching. Is it always in third person, or can you go first person also?
It's always third person.
That's fine. That's cool. Are these just like NPCs that you're
Yeah,
or
those are
just
just
enemies?
those are just regular like little enemies, whatever. So like I'm gonna go back to where like I was fighting. Like I left, there was a lot of enemies that I killed up there, and they dropped a lot of loot. So it's definitely worth going back to that shit. But yeah, like this is this is everything I've like been saving up to like these are all like little treasure chests I can open up, and they'll yield like high level gear that I could then like pass on to like my party members.
Oh, like the little, okay.
Yeah, because right now I hope at least, because like I hope it's not going by like the day I get the caches. I hope it's when I actually open them, because otherwise, because like the way sharing items in this game works and like trading
Mm.
is
Oh yeah, I remember. It's got to be done in a certain amount of time, right?
right. So I'm hoping that like it'll, since like I didn't technically have the item before, I only have cash. It'll be considered like a new item in my inventory.
Do you have certain like stats that you can level up like yourself, like your health and your speed and stuff?
So the way leveling up in this game works is everything is okay. I'll show you now. Let's make this area safe. So the way everything in this game works is you see up top, you see your primary firepower, toughness, skill power, all that. And then underneath is like firearm, stamina, and electronics. All of that is dictated by your gear, right? So like that's like depending on like on my gear setup or whatever, that'll be my firepower, that'll be my toughness, and that'll be my skill or whatever. So primary firepower, that's just how much damage you do based on the guns you have, right? Like that's like your DPS basically, right?
Right.
And then toughness is like your survivability. That's like your health and like your defense basically. And then skill power is like how fast and like how quickly and how powerful your gadgets are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then underneath that are like it's like you see firearms, stamina, like 6,662, 622, and then like 5,000, all that. That's like your those are like other stats that then dictate what perks you can use on your guns, right? So like if you look at this, like the talents, it shows you critical hit damage is increased by 15%, and it shows you need at least 3,832 in firearms to be able to use that perk, right?
Oh,
You,
okay, okay.
so like that's how you use perks in this game. And then on top of that, you've got your abilities. So these are your basic abilities that you can use that I was telling you about, and then the ones down here are like your supers. So this one, recovery link, tactical link, and then survivor link. So all of this, these are like your supers, right? Whereas
Mm-hmm.
these are like kind of like your grenades and melees in Destiny. To compare them, like in how you use them, like in that, like their recharge. They're not melees or anything. They all do completely different things. So right now I have the ballistic shield, and then the first aid, which just like is like a little instant heal. It's like a little extra med pack. And then you've got your talents. You can pick up to 4 of these. These all do completely different things. But like like they do things like like they make your grenades more powerful or something like that, or they make it so like any enemy that's on fire, you do more damage to them. Or this one is like probably one that pretty much everybody uses. Headshots to enemies have a 50% chance of refunding that bullet. And then these are all your passive skills. This is like all stuff you get from like leveling up your base. So it's just a lot of stuff, and then like you can like have like loadouts and stuff like that. So this is like the other loadout I was telling you about, where the
And you made this loadout, or you found it? Like,
no, I
you
made the
pieced it
loadout.
together?
Yeah, like I pieced it together and then I saved it. So, but so like I found like all of these pieces individually, you know, like all these like armor pieces, and you see like, so there's like different tiers of like gear. So like your turquoise is like on the same level as like the yellows, but the turquoises, like even though like they're like the same power level and stuff like that, like relatively around the same power level as like the yellows, once you have enough of these blues, like these turquoises that are of the same type, so you see like this armor is called D3 FNC. If you get enough of them together, you unlock extra perks, basically, like bonus perks.
Oh
And
yeah,
that,
from having the whole set.
right, so this one lets you use an SMG with a ballistic shield.
Oh, cool.
So normally, you know, like, I would normally be playing like this, you know, like, fucking going from cover to cover and all that, you know.
Yeah.
And being, like, all tactical as shit, you know, throwing some grenades. Like, you know, like, hold up. Throwing some grenades, I'm trying to lob it over to the corner. Whatever. It's fine. But... Didn't I die?
So there are some, so there are some like enemies where you still can't take them on like single-handedly.
Not
Or
in like
can
the,
you?
not in free roam, I would say. Not in like, cause like right now I'm just kind of like free roaming, so for the most part I can handle like some, like there'll be encounters that are tough, like for instance like I just died over there because things got a little hairy or whatever. But for the most part, like just free roaming, there might be enemies that are like yeah, you're not gonna want to just like fucking like roll up on them. But like for the most part, you can probably handle it by yourself. Like it's like this is kind of like the equivalent to like patrolling, you know, in Destiny, but like more fun in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you could do a public event on your own in Destiny, you know, like it's just a little tough, you know, on your own. So for instance, like all this shit is like, these are all just like regular purple health enemies. But if it was like a bunch of yellows, then it would get hairy quick. Like red and purple.
Purple just the base enemy, or is I
No,
feel like
red
purple
is
like a little tougher.
so purple is like they're just
Like a major.
they just yeah, like a major or something. Like they've got shields and stuff like that, and then like red health enemies have no shields.
Okay, I got you.
And then the yellow guys are just like they can either be bosses, like the dark yellows are like bosses. They're not even like dark yellow, but like bosses are yellows, and then like elites. So, like this guy coming up is yellow, so he'll be a little bit tougher. And, like they do more damage and they have more shields. He's running.
Is he running away?
Yeah, he is. What? Where's he going?
Maybe is he attack? Are you in an open world right now? Are there
Yeah.
other players?
No. So the only place I would see like another player is if I invited them into my group. Like so, if we were grouped up together, then I would see them, or in the dark zone.
Okay. I got you. Did you ever play Watch Dogs?
No. But
I don't know why with this.
Well, it's an Ubisoft game. They all kind of have like a similar aesthetic.
Yeah.
Jamming device.
So like,
Honey, let me know when you're gonna get ready to go to bed, okay? So what were you saying, Jose?
no, this is like where I died last time.
So what were you and Sam doing earlier? Were you showing them like new stuff?
No, we just stuff like that. Just helps because he's like really low level right now, so he's like he just needs to level up. Because like it's like Destiny, like for like you know like the first 20 levels in Destiny, or whatever, you're just playing the game, you know, really like doing that and stuff. So Sam, you know, he's still like basically get to level 30 before you can really get into big improvements in the game. You know?
Yeah. And do they, on the DLCs, do they add new areas that are unlocked?
So what they've done is they've done different things with different DLCs, basically. So I'll try to show you. But this is like a brand new area. Like all this is like all brand new. Like where I'm like exploring right now.
Are you racking up XP as you're killing these dudes?
Yeah, little by little. Like the only thing I need to do is like blow this thing up. Like they're not making it easy for me. Like right now. So you see that stuff that just came up on the screen, the vision text? That's the currency I need to use in order to like level up my gear. Oh shit, my fucking shield broke down.
Can you repair it?
Yeah, it'll recharge.
I feel like these enemies are kind of tanky.
Yeah, definitely. This is a high level area. Like where I'm at, like so the way this game works is once you've leveled up, it's like not really worth like fighting like low level enemies anymore, like at all. I mean similar like because like they'll drop like stuff that's their level, you know. So what you do, well, this area in particular, like this is just even tougher than like normal like fuck. This is even tougher than normal areas.
It seems like there's just like a bunch of waves. You completed the mission already? They just keep coming?
No, these are just like the leftovers. Cause like there was like because like this is like the wave I didn't kill before, and then the new wave for me like showing up basically.
Oh, do they stay here? Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, I like the interface. I like the little HUD, the mobile HUD that goes with it.
Oh yeah, it's freaking dope, you know. Like waypoints are really cool too. Like they show you like on. Oh, so like so this whole area, dude, like this is kind of like just like the toughest stuff you get, like that's like worth doing on your own, right? So it's not too bad. It's just like they're not ridiculous or anything like that, but like you know, like you will probably die if like you know rolling around too long without resupplying at like a safe house. Like right there, like I ran out of ammo. If you notice.
Do you have to? Are you able to just like pick up any ammo? I'm assuming it's not universal, right?
Yeah, it's not universal. Like if I need like SMG ammo, like I need to like kill enemies that were using SMGs basically. just have like, I don't know if you noticed, but like that, if I was like even like empty closer, like that would have been like like an instant kill, but
Yeah.
I'm out of inventory space. You know, like break some stuff down. But yeah, like this game is just I don't know. I've been really enjoying myself. What else? So I'll show you the terminal. So like where most of the DLC is in this game. So like okay. So I was showing you like this. You see how it's fuck. Man, I almost fucking died there too.
So when you die, will you'll drop some stuff too, or will you still have everything that you...
anything I picked up stays in my inventory. There's not really a lot of negative repercussions to dying in this game, other than like if you die in the Dark Zone. Like if you die in the Dark Zone, there's some repercussions, but just exploring the world or whatever, you know, you end up just like the enemies you were fighting just get their health back, and you have to like end up like spawning back at a safe house.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Is he up top?
Go fuck yourself!
Great, more guys. It's like that's like a thing. Okay, so this area too. Like the reason like you're probably wondering like it's like a fuck ton of enemies. This area is kind of like been retaken by the enemy factions. Because like the story is like for this area, like all the enemy factions kind of like band together to like fight you guys. So like, they ended up like taking some ground, right? So like that's kind of like the reason like there's like a fuck ton of enemies. And like they're all like different types. So like a lot of these enemy types, whatever. Oh shit! Like there you go. All right, I died. All right. Well, that's enough of that.
Oh, there's a little lag. Oh, there you go.
We got a delay. Did I just die on your
small.
screen?
Yeah, loading right now is at 33%. That's 45.
Alright, yeah, you're now entering the safe area. Alright, so where most of the DLC in this game takes place is at the base of operations. So like this is kind of like the central hub for the game. Like I guess like the equivalent would be like the tower. Cause like there's like I don't know if you noticed like all the like the little orange. Oh. All right then. Well, I guess I don't know if you're still watching or not. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna just stop talking because I'm probably talking to myself. Alright, and that's gonna be the end of this stream, I suppose.
You are now leaving the safe area.
Alright.